Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one I'm finally doing the one that's been requested for a long time. Because at first I stopped doing it because people said they didn't like it. But all of a sudden you guys started liking it. So this is the last time I'm going to make it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It doesn't really affect me. So just tell me what you think down below so I know if I can stop this what if or carry it on. Anyway, last time we left off, Naruto had let Sabisa get away after taking his sword, of course, and now due to the seal and curse that Naruto placed on Sabisa, they have 5 weeks to train. And he's keeping his promise to Sasuke about helping to train him, and with Sakura also the promise to explain to Sasuke what Itachi took from him. Okay, also don't forget to like, subscribe, and the like goal for this what if, considering the last like goal that it got, I'm gonna say it's 175 if you guys like it. If it gets to 150 I might make it then, but still try to hit 175. Anyway, back into it. We catch Kakashi's talking to Naruto, asking do they really have 5 weeks to train or is that just a trick? And Naruto smiles. We actually do, so you better get on it. Kakashi starts off with the chakra walking ability, but Naruto picks this up almost instantly due to the system teaching it to him as soon as it was displayed. And that's going to happen quite a bit now, as the jutsu's going to work out that when he sees them happen once, he might need to practice it depending, but if it's a jutsu that anyone can use, if they have the chakra nature, Naruto will learn that as a skill instantly. Okay, after this he decides to let Sasuke train on his own for a bit, as he's seen a quest that's been worrying him. He runs back to his home, well not his home, to a makeshift hut he made, since he knew he was going to be challenging this quest sometime on this mission. And this quest is job title change, or let's call it the job quest. For those who haven't read Solo Leveling, this is when Naruto can get like a certain job that would describe his ability. So the guy in the actual Solo Leveling wanted an assassin, but he got something else, and he wanted assassin as because that's what his stats led to, and it would also boost the stats that. You get what I mean? It would boost his agility and his sentry and all that. Anyway, let's do this. He starts a quest, and he appears on a room. He's surrounded by the guards that you see in original Solo Leveling. Huge armor, giant swords. And Naruto's a bit scared as he looks into it and sees they're weak against. And as he reads most effective heavy attack, and he looks at his dagger. Turns out this is a light attack to a medium, and he's thinking, damn it, I don't have anything that would be good against this. That's why he remembers, wait a minute, I have Sabisa's sword, and he pulls it out and reads it. Medium to heavy attacks, and he smiles. He rushes at them, and with a slash he cuts through them easily. He's shocked at this, thinking my stat isn't that high. That's where he remembers the blades had done the sword had done 300 damage itself, and the user's special ability was the user's strength that is added onto it. So Naruto now has about an attack of 335, which, believe it or not, is actually quite a lot. That is small 30 was a large amount. So Naruto's now shredding them, but his stamina's slowly going down. But as he keeps on doing it, he remembers something. These are like what I read in that book, summons. They reappear after being defeated. Because I haven't killed them, have I? I've only disabled them. And he thinks, that's it. And he looks around, I need to find the summoners. Naruto raises his sensory ability quite a bit. And there, he senses 5 figures in cloaks. He rushes towards Ron, but the summons or the knights get in the way and hit him back. This is where Naruto decides, I need speed over power right now, and puts away his blades. Paul puts away his execution of the blade and pulls out his dagger yet again and closes his eyes. Lightning cloak, activate, and he dashes past all of them and appears in front of the first mage and slashes. His level rises by 5. He's thinking, damn, this is actually good. And he remembers something. Okay, I haven't done my daily quest yet, have I? Oh, I'll have to do that later. I wish I maybe could have got that item off it. As he keeps on thinking this, he realises something. It's still going up now. Huh. That's useful, I guess. This is when Naruto realises something. Yes, it's working to kill them knights one by one, but his speed's lacking now due to the blade. Like, it's heavy, and it lowers his speed, but that's been removed as we discovered last episode. But that's not only it. It's his attacks being slowed physically, because he can't spin the weapons around like he could on his daggers. So Naruto closes his eyes and looks into the, like, what do I call it? Quest? Like the command prompt, I'm just going to call it that. His menu, there, that's it. He looks into his menu and sees shop. It unlocks at level 45, and Naruto's level right now is 44. Like, 44? Yeah, because his level before this was 14. Alright, 39, sorry. As we discovered last episode, and then he got 5 levels from killing one mage. And he decides, okay, I guess I'd have to kill 1 or 2 more mages to get this on my next level. But he can't get through. And his guess is he's only getting a small amount of experience. And as he looks at the night, as he looks at it, his jaw drops. 1,200 per night. Damn, you know what? I'm gonna go for them. And he pulls out his executioner blade yet again. And he rushes them. One sec, guys, my audio just glitched. And we're back. Sorry, guys, my audio glitched. I couldn't see the readings. It just went, like, it shot up. Anyway, he rushes the knights, cutting through them one by one, until he gets the alert. You are now level 5. Shop has been unlocked. And Naruto just smirks. As he strolls to the shop, he looks at his money. That's gonna work. I have 300 million. What should I buy? What should I buy? There it is. And Naruto taps it. Guess what it says? Denied. You cannot buy items during this quest. And Naruto's jaw drops and thinks, damn it, what's the point of me even doing this quest? What do I get? This is when Naruto realises something. He was, for the first time, has done a stupid move. Firstly, he hasn't even looked at the job difficulty level, and he hasn't looked at the rewards. When he looks at the rewards, his jaw drops yet again, but this time it's a good one. The reward is, I'm going to up it from a lot from the last time, because this is how it's going to work. 300 billion coins. And he can choose 3 weapons from the shop, any of his choice. He can choose any potion, and he can then choose any support item, and then he can choose any set of item from the shop. And this is because my plans for the future. That's why I'm making him this OP, because with my plans that are going to happen, it's going to be hard for Naruto to survive, like near impossible. Anyway, he looks at this and smiles, thinking, this is it. This is the quest that I need to get that back from Itachi. And you guys must be wondering, what is this thing that Itachi's took? What could it be? And yet again, have you guys noticed I haven't really talked about Kurama in this at all? And that is because before Itachi attacked the leaf, he managed to tighten the seal that Naruto has, nearly sealing all of Kurama away from Naruto. And he thought he was doing this for the better of the village and to help Sasuke. But he actually wasn't. He's done the opposite. Now Chrome hasn't been able to reach out to Naruto at all, meaning no boost on that end. This is what Naruto knows, and this is what he's trying to get to be undone. And the sad part is, the only person or thing that can undo the seal is either one of the legendary Sannin, either Jiraiya or Orochimaru, or it's Itachi. And this is why Naruto's training hard and isn't going to train Sasuke. Now, as he's plowing through these ninja, plowing through the nights, he decides, you know what? I have a good strength stat and I have some points I can put into it. My strength stat right now is 35 and I've gone up a good amount of levels. And I've accumulated quite a few points, so what should I choose? Naruto looks at his points and his jaw doesn't drop, but he's a bit shocked. Naruto's forgot about all the daily quests that he's done. All of the leveling he just gained. His points that he can apply are 70. He pours 45 into strength and then puts the rest into agility, not all of it, and then century, and then the final 10 is put into intelligence / chakra. And if you're wondering, it was spread evenly between sensory and agility. This is when Naruto feels not only a flood of chakra, but a surge of power. It just overwhelms him. And he decides this is it. He jumps up another night and with a punch, not only does he blast through him with his speed and strength, he's took down 5 of them, clearing a path to that other magician, and he jumps up to the top and punches him directly in the face, splattering him everywhere. And then he rises another 3 levels. He can see 2 of the other magicians and pulls out his sword. Now with that huge strength boost from before, chucks his sword, cutting through both of them, going up 10 levels from the XP multiplier from killing them both at once. Now he's looking for one more mage that he cannot find. That's until he realises something. All those mages, summon them separately. So once I kill these, they're gone for good, some of them. So I just kill all of them at least once, and it's done. So Naruto activates his lightning cloak and blitzes them repeatedly, killing most that he can. This is where the room went from being full of night soldiers to there being about 10. And they're all surrounding one thing, or should I say, one mage. And Naruto rushes over there and jumps in the sky and with full force smashes through one of them, impaling the mage. But this is when, just before they got unsummoned, one of them knights swung their blade, cutting Naruto's back open. He falls to the floor and spits out blood. This is where he gets his job, and he's dying as it happens. But just before he dies, he decides, damn it, I only need to do 0.001 kilometer more before I get my daily quest done. So with all his strength, he starts jogging as his job's been given to him. And just before he dies, he gets that final kilometer, and uses his reward as a status reset, healing every single one of his injuries. This has a profound effect on his job. As he looks up, he gets sorcerer, and then it counts his points. It's the same as the original. He gets as many points as possible, and then it upgrades his class to necromancer. Naruto is thinking this as he looks into the details. He says, "Oh, so I'm a summoner now," and smirks. But then it starts glitching. and then another title says, additional job, forger. And now just like, wait, what? And he reads into it. Can make any weapon and refine them. And then the points get added to that again. Forge master. Can merge weapons abilities together and make brand new weapons and sell them in the shop. Then it starts glitching again. And he gets the title Miracle Worker. And the ability with this is he gains extremely fast healing and can heal other people. Not only this, he gets a strength boost and can create potions quite efficiently. Then he gets another boost. And then those points get added to that. And then his title gets ranked up yet again to the max. Godlike. Meaning he can heal himself from nearly any fatal injury, heal any diseases, heal nearly anybody else, and make the most powerful potions. And he gains angel wings. He can fly. Not only this, he can summon one angel to do his bidding. And this is a very powerful angel. But then there's one last glitch. And the title comes up, Demon. This is why his wings turn black, like a fallen angel. And the abilities with this is devastating. Not for him, for his foes. His strength gets multiplied, depending on his emotion. He's immune to fire, and he can use hellfire. Then the points get added to it again. His final rank is Demon Lords. Immune to all demonic attacks. Immune to 5 basic elements. His wings turn an even darker shade, and they grow quite a bit, stretching out. His body changes. How do I say this? It seems to become marked slightly, like the Meliodas mark. And he gets another skill, Demon Lord Form. And when he reads into this, guess what it is? It's the same ability Meliodas has to activate his demon mark. And Naruto just smirks, thinking, guess my nickname sticks now, huh? Demon of the Leaf Village. Naruto wakes up. But this is where he realises something. He hasn't woke up in the right place. He's woke up in a castle. And there seems to be someone waiting for him, a red knight. And you guys know who this is. And this is when Naruto realises he hasn't woken up. He's been transported to another place. And he smirks, thinking, the quest isn't finished yet, is it? And he looks at the knight. The knight's title is Icarus. I think that's the right name. If it's not, comment down below. And Naruto decides that you're the final boss, huh? Let's do this. He equips his executioner blade and rushes at Icarus. I'm not sure that's the right name. I think I'm getting confused with the Dragon Ball Z dragon, like Gohan's dragon. If I am, comment down below. Who rushes at him and their blades collide. They seem to be equally matched in everything but speed. Naruto seems to be a bit slower. Well, not physically, but his attacks are. As yet again, he can't spin around the blade. So he stops, pulls out his knife, and decides to go at it that way. And you must be wondering, he hasn't got the knife that Jun Sing-woo has yet. The second knife. And with this, the attack continues. Naruto gets slashed in the stomach, and he decides, you know what? Time to use that ability. He uses his angel-like healing and heals that ability almost instantly, and he smirks. This is fun. And he looks behind him. He can see the bodies of all the knights that he killed. And he goes to touch them, and then grab one of their weapons, of course. You know what I mean? but he gets blocked. Cannot retrieve reward until quest is finished. And now I'm just wondering, what's the reward from these dead bodies? Because he hasn't really looked into necromancy yet, and hasn't fully realised that he can summon dead bodies to fight for him. And this is where Icarus appears behind him. Naruto spins around, not having enough time to dodge. He needs to boost his stats. He activates his demon form. The mark appears on his head. And he sees that it's actually stage 1 to 2. And he hasn't unlocked the final form of it yet. And he sees that it unlocks at level 70 and decides that's his new goal. And with this, all his stats get times by, I'd say, 10. In stage 1, in stage 2, in stage 1, his stats are multiplied by 2, but he skips straight to stage 2. And he dodges and nearly crushes Icarus with one punch. And he rushes at him, pulls out the execution blade, and slams it on his head, splitting it, and killing Icarus. Then he gets the notification, quest complete, reward. He gains 300 billion. And he can choose any weapon, any armor, any support item, any potion at any time. And he gets a warp stone to return home whenever he wants. Now Naruto looks into his necromancer ability fully. And sees you can bring dead bodies to life. And he attempts to use this still on Icarus. But it says, we need a cast, like a activation word. And we all know where this is going. Naruto thinks for a second and ponders the ideas and names. He thinks, I love ramen, and he decides, no, I can't relate ramen to bringing dead bodies to life, can I? And then he thinks, I'm rising them from the dead. He puts his hand out and says, arise. The system accepts this, of course, and Icarus begins to move slowly until all the smoke blows back at Naruto, and it says, resurrection failed, 1 out of 3. And he puts out his hand again. Arise, and yet again it fails. This is when Naruto decides to look around and see if there's anything he can maybe do. He sees that Icarus was sitting on, nearly next to a throne. And he puts his hand out again and says, Forget the one that you used to serve. He is gone. But I am here. I am here to give you orders. I am here to be your king. So serve me. I'll give you life. Arise. For the 3rd time it was successful, and Icarus arrives kneeling. Then Naruto runs into the hallway and puts his hand out towards the knight. Arise. And it wraps around them, and he can keep nearly all of them except for 2. And this is included in the mages, so he removes 2 of the knights and keeps the rest. Now Naruto fully wakes up. And yeah, I guess I'm going to leave it here, guys. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, enjoy. God damn it. Like, subscribe. God damn it. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Let's try hit... Sorry, that was my dad in the background. Let's try hit 3K before the end of the year. And comment down below what you think I should give him for armor and weapons and all that stuff. Other than that, hope you enjoy and peace out.